Welcome to the Magic Hour.
Oh boy, how much time do we have?
We're playing on the 8-foot rims.
I can do 9.
What's that?
I can do 9. You need the 8 foot.
There are no shortage of shenanigans that happen.
Did you see the goat? Oh, mercy.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Gerardo Salgado, but most people call me Direct. It's a little bit easier to say. I'm from St. Mary's University in San Antonio, Texas, right here.
My name is Angela Guidry. I'm with Lamar University in Beaumont, Texas, and what brought me here was I just wanted to learn more about admissions counseling.
The reasoning why I'm out here, we've heard that there's a gigantic, really good conference about to happen right in our backyard.
It's a super conference. I mean, it's so many different associations here, so definitely more connections to make, more people to learn from and everything. So definitely an exciting conference. It's more exciting than just Texas being here, even though Texas is already exciting itself.
We use an acronym called MARV for all our trainings, and it's based in positive psychology, well-being, and meaning, accomplishment, relationships, and our V is vitality. What gets you up every day and gives you that meaning to do the work that you do?
It's that opportunity when you're meeting with them and maybe they didn't think college was a real opportunity because maybe they're that solid student, but they're not that highest end student and things like that, and they don't know. And then when you're like, that's attainable, that's something I can do, and you kind of see them get excited about it and what it can bring is really neat to see too.
I think there's very few things in life that can help young people not just put them in a place where they're going to be successful, but that can change their family generationally the way that education can. To be even a small piece of that process for students and help them realize that there's a bright future out there for them and that they can find a really great place for them to be successful in college is a job that's really worth doing.
It's like I had this girl who has literally not been excited about the college process the whole time. And then she went to visit a school that I suggested like at the last minute, and she came back, she hugged me, she was like, oh my God, that's where I'm going. And she'd not been excited about the college process like the whole time. So to see you finally help a student match with that right place for them is really fun too.
Well, I just love people, and I love working with people, and I love students, and I truly believe that every student has talents, so many talents, and we just need to find the keys to help them unlock those talents, to get on the paths of finding the best fits for themselves. And I always emphasize fits, because there's not just one college. And the thing that worries me the most is that so many of us in our society think there are certain paths you have to go to be successful, and that is just flat out not true.
What's it do for Nancy when you've worked with these students and they call you a year down the line and tell you how happy they are at that institution?
Oh, I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled. We had a young man recently who his mother was not happy with the college process, and he ended up going to a fine school, and the mother just emailed us and told us all the schools he's gotten into for graduate schools. And things like that don't always work, but I think if we just trust that we are going to find good paths, we keep working hard, we meaning the students or the teachers, colleagues, whatever, that ultimately the ending hopefully will be good. Our life is our society is very complex. And so it's not easy in today's world. But there are so many opportunities out there, and people just need to believe that and keep going for them. So what does it do for me? It thrills me. I'm just beside myself. I get so excited about it.
It's wonderful to meet the students and to realize what their stories are, especially for those who have been faced with incredible challenges in their young lives and what they've had to overcome. So it's not just that point when they make the decision and tell you, I'm going to be coming to Presbyterian College, or really here I'm thinking about some examples from St. Mary's University. But watching them 4 years later walk across the stage at graduation, you just want to celebrate with them.
I get paid, and I get to spend my day talking to 17-year and 18-year-old kids about a really interesting time in their life, a sort of pivotal time in their life when they have concerns, questions, lots of emotions, curiosity, excitement, fear. And that's a pretty awesome thing, to be able to talk to kids about that time in their lives. Maybe help them a little bit along the way.
When we do our trainings, we always talk about accomplishment, but not from the point of it's a straight line, that you're going to be tested over and over and fall down, get up. How do you bounce back when you hit those moments, and why didn't you break in this profession?
Part of it was that I wanted to prove I could do it. I felt like I could learn. I opened myself up to the opportunity to learn.
And when I was younger, you have one bad thing happen after another, and sometimes you just get so far down that you just don't want to get up. And I think my dad stole this from Batman, actually. It's like, why do we get knocked down? It's to get back up.
I know there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm one of those people where I always can find a happy place. And my happy place is there's light somewhere. Like I probably can't see it right now, but eventually I'm gonna find that light, and I'm gonna figure out, if I can't find it, I'm gonna figure out a way to create that light. And so for me, that's, I've always been a glass half full type of guy. And so when I do have my low moments, I know Kendra, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And then I have my family that really kind of brings me back up. So.
And sometimes being voluntold is because someone sees something in you that you don't see in yourself yet. So take that voluntold position and run with it.
I applied 4 times to Westminster, and all 4 times I got turned down, and that was really tough. And even that last time, the young man that ended up not coming was younger than I was. He'd gone to Yale, he could coach 3 sports, and he happened to be a young man of color, and I said, I can't compete with that. Just do not call me again. And 3 weeks later, they called again. So my point is that life is not, we think life is a smooth line to success, and usually it's this kind of thing.
Absolutely.
And so I think it's very important for people to develop that grit and resilience. And I worry a lot about some of our young people particularly, who seem to just give up when things don't go well. And I had a girl recently who said to me, just give me one bone. And I said, sweetie, you got into 4 colleges and they're all great. So what are you talking about? I just need one bone. So I think that's important for us to develop that resilience, that grit.
Can you share with me a mentor or a relationship for you as it relates to this profession?
Sure.
That's been a huge impact.
So I am the past president of Southern ACAC, and I think our profession is just full of great mentors. And so actually, to describe just one mentor is too hard of a task to do, because I think we've tried really hard as an organization to build in lots of opportunities for mentorship.
He actually worked for me, and I think through life, you always look at a person like, he works for me, I'm not gonna learn anything from this kid. I call him a kid because sometimes he acts like one, but I learned a lot from the guy. Like, this is a guy who is always willing to take a chance. If he's at the edge of the cliff, he's gonna jump. He don't know where he's jumping to, but he'll jump. And I've always been that guy that's just like, I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna make a safe move. And meeting a person like Severin, he didn't do anything safe.
My dad and Wayne Gretzky. So when I was younger, I wasn't the best student in the world, but I remember him telling me every time I was doing my homework, he'd look at it and he'd tell me, if you're gonna half-ass it, don't do it. And so I try to take a little bit into life. And then with Wayne Gretzky comes in, My favorite quote, and I try to live by this every day. You'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You were there when we were dreaming up this concept with the University of Pennsylvania researchers. As somebody who kind of has lived and breathed this MARV journey that we've been on, one of my favorite elements of the acronym is the vitality, when you feel fully alive. Can you speak to a moment in the profession that you've had when you're feeling fully alive?
Well, I just had a micro moment of that out in the hallway, and Mark Fox, our director of admission, told me that he received a text. He said, you might want to check your text, but I had just come out of a session I was delivering. We have surpassed where we were at the same point last year. So we had been playing catch up with 2016, and we had been decreasing that gap with each day, and we actually surpassed it.
Vitality, I think it is, for me, it's always family.
The people around me. I mean, people would laugh because if I said I'm definitely an extrovert, and they'd go, oh yeah, you know. But you don't have to be an extrovert. You can be who you are. So there are plenty of introverts. In fact, it's been said by Susan Cain and others that we need to listen much more to the introverts, and those of us who talk all the time need to stop. But you can be who you are, and that vitality is so exciting in terms of what you can contribute. So my strong message to my students, to my colleagues, to everybody is just keep believing and keep working toward those goals, and I think you will be successful. That success may work in different ways. It may come across in different ways, but you'll be successful if you believe that.
So, can't thank you enough. Number one, spend some time with us to do this, and every guest on the Magic Hour gets a little something special. It's a very exclusive club that you're now part of, and as the first timer, you might see me wearing these beads. This was my third year in New Orleans. This was Mardi Gras number 3. I've never caught glass beads. I did in 2017.
Oh,
Caught
yeah.
a pair on the first day of Mardi Gras. This friend gave me these on the last day of Mardi Gras. I ran into somebody, they said glass beads is good luck. 2017 is going to be a good year.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm passing forward and paying forward to good luck of the Magic Mardi Gras beads for 2017. Exclusive Magic
I appreciate it.
Club now to get your own set Mardi Gras glass beads.
I love it.
Passing everybody on the show gets those.
This is gonna sit in my office.
2017
Thank you.
glass beads from Mardi Gras.
Thank you.
Slide those on. Glass beads, even a New Orleanian. You've already got the story, but you are gonna get to wear some beautiful glass Mardi Gras beads for this dinner or the next part of the evening.
You can get it with my big head.
Let me get this. Actually, your glasses.
Okay, let me take the glasses.
We got you.
I got a lot of stuff on me. A lot of and the hair. And the
Oh, we got you. Hold on. This is great. We got that on. We got that on. That was awesome. That was my favorite one I've done yet. I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Oh wow,
And
thank you.
Give those to you as part of the Magic Hour family. that
This
you're now
means
part
it's going to
of.
be a very good year
And that means
for
you-
NACAC
for-
and for everybody.
2017
Yes.
is our year.
Yes,
So,
thank you.
You are awesome. Thank you so much.
This
And,
was fabulous. Thank you.